Welcome to Velmore Hills, the aura of modern luxury. Today's question is, what $1 million buys you around the world? Let's go. First up, let's compare Dubai versus Paris. If you bought a house for $1 million in Dubai, you would get a 3-bedroom apartment in one of the many skyscrapers in the city. For the same amount of money in Paris, you would get a 4-story building with a courtyard. It's definitely smaller than what you could get in Dubai, but it comes with a lot more character. Cars are also cheaper in Paris. A brand new Lamborghini Aventador costs about $900,000 in Dubai, but only about $820,000 in France. So if you brought that supercar to the streets of Paris, you would still have enough money left over to buy yourself a sandwich and some groceries. In Dubai, you would have trouble buying anything at all. That Aventador is so expensive because of the taxes that the government levies on luxury items. And those taxes are even higher in Tokyo. A brand new Lamborghini Aventador costs nearly $1.2 million in Japan, meaning you wouldn't be able to afford one at all if you were spending $1 million. Now, let's see how much space you can get for your money in each city. In New York City, $1 million will buy you a studio apartment or a 1-bedroom in some of the most desirable neighborhoods. In Paris, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment in the Latin Quarter. But Dubai is by far the best place to live if you want to maximize your living space on a $1 million budget. Not only can you get a 4-bedroom apartment, but you can also get a maid's room and a private garden. All right, now let's compare the good life in Dubai versus New York City. If you spend $1 million on a home in Dubai, you can get a luxurious 4-bedroom penthouse with stunning views of the city. But in New York City, that same amount of money will only get you a modest 3-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. Now, let's talk about toys. If you had $1 million to spend in Dubai, you could buy an Aston Martin Vantage and still have plenty of money left over for some nice clothes and a fancy watch. But in New York City, that same amount of money would only get you a Toyota Camry. Good luck finding a tailor who can make custom suits for you with that car payment. Okay, let's move away from real estate and material possessions and instead talk about the kind of experiences that $1 million can buy you. If you spend $1 million on travel, you could take a private jet to Paris where you can stay in a 5-star hotel for a week and visit the Louvre Museum. Or you could spend the same amount of money and take a private yacht to Dubai where you can relax on the beach and shop at the Dubai Mall. Next up, we have a comparison between Tokyo and New York City. In Tokyo, $1 million will buy you a luxurious 1-bedroom apartment in the trendy Shibuya district. But in New York City, that same amount of money will get you a spacious 3-bedroom apartment in Manhattan. A person working in sales in Tokyo makes about $100,000 a year, while their counterpart in New York City makes double that amount. According to the UN, New Yorkers have the highest disposable income out of any major city in the world, so they can afford to spend more money on leisure activities. This means that if you spent $1 million in Tokyo, you could do a lot more with it than if you spent the same amount of money in New York City. For example, you could take a bullet train around the country and visit several luxurious hot springs or onsen. You could also go skiing in the winter or hiking in the summer. There are also countless temples and shrines to explore, as well as peaceful gardens and parks to relax in. There are also plenty of museums and art galleries to visit. All right, next up we have a comparison between Paris and London. In Paris, $1 million can buy you a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment in the Marais district. But in London, that same amount of money will get you a spacious 3-bedroom apartment in Notting Hill. In terms of food, $1 million can buy you a 3-course meal at a Michelin star restaurant in both cities. But you will get more food and wine for your money in Paris. The average cost of a 3-course meal for 2 people at a Michelin star restaurant in Paris is $630. But in London, the same meal costs $940. Let's talk about something that everyone loves: fashion. If you have $1 million to spend in Paris, you can buy a beautiful handbag from Chanel. But in London, that same amount of money will get you a handbag from Hermes. When it comes to clothing, both cities have their own unique style. In Paris, fashion is seen as an art form, and people take great pride in their appearance. In London, people are more laid back, and you'll see a mix of styles from all over the world. Finally, let's compare Paris, Dubai, and New York City. We're going to talk about how far your money will go when you buy these big-ticket items. In Paris, a brand new Ferrari costs 379,000 euros, which is equivalent to about $418,000. But in Dubai, that same car costs $399,000, so you can save about $20,000 by buying a brand new Ferrari in Dubai. But that's not all. You can also buy a brand new Lamborghini Aventador for $900,000 in Dubai. That's $12,000 cheaper than in New York City. And the price difference in Tokyo is even greater. That same Lamborghini costs $1.17 million in the Big Apple, but you can buy it for just $950,000 in Dubai. Now let's compare apartments. In Paris, you can buy a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment for about 550,000 euros, which is equivalent to about $598,000. But in Dubai, that same apartment costs $870,000. If you are interested in content like this, check out my other videos. And don't forget to subscribe and join the Velmaray Hills community. Bye for now.